Hello everyone, this is Emeralds11 and welcome to another video. And hey, I'm finally back from my break from YouTube. I did upload 3 videos before, but there was just some small piano videos I did because I had time to do those. But I'm finally back to doing regular videos. Although this video is a little bit different from most videos I've done. I'm gonna tell you about stuff in this new type of content, or is that how we explain it? Yeah, it's gonna be about myself, how my feelings are, or you get the idea probably. So, I'm going to talk about my phobias, as you can see by the title. I believe everyone has a phobia. Even though you're very brave, there's something you are afraid of. It's part of human nature to be afraid of something, I believe. So, I've never been a brave person. As a kid, I tried to act cool. I dressed up as a typical stereotype cool person. I wear a hoodie all the time, and I still do today. But I never was a brave or cool person. I'm not today either, and I'm not trying to act as one. Today I act as myself, so that's good. But as a kid, I wanted to impress people, and I never did, so yeah. So I have some phobias, and the thing I'm most afraid of is spiders. I know that spiders are not out there to kill you. They will leave you alone as long as you leave them alone, and they help the environment really much. They help us keep down the bug population, and that's very good because those bugs are really annoying, those bastards. So you shouldn't really be afraid of spiders thinking that they're gonna kill you, because they are not gonna kill you as long as you don't hurt them. Here in Sweden, where I live, spiders don't really get big, and they're not poisonous either. I believe there is one spider though that is poisonous, but if you get bitten one, you're probably not gonna die. You will only get like some irritation or something, unless you're allergic to it, and you should probably go see a doctor. But anyway, they don't get big here either, as I said before. So they are still ones that are big, but they are not that big compared to other spiders that are around the world, you know. The ones that are United States, those in Brazil, you know, typical big spiders. But even though spiders don't get big here in Sweden, I'm still afraid of them because of the way they look and the way they act. You know, spiders hang in their webs, obviously, and they just sit there for hours, standing completely still, around the corners, around or the roofs, or, you know, any place where you can spin your web. And they just sit there, staring, waiting for the prey. Then suddenly, something hits the web, and they start moving towards their prey. They dig those fangs into their body and, you know, slurp up their blood or something. You know, so that's the main reason probably why I'm afraid of spiders. It's because they just stand still and they just move out of nowhere. And it's pretty hard to find them as well. You know, you walk into a room, you sit down by the chair, you pull up your laptop or something, and then you start writing stuff, doing your homework. You look up for a moment, and then you see a spider sitting in front of you on the wall, and you freak out so much that you run out of the room, calling for your dad or mom to get it out. That happened to me today at school. I go back to school because I have problems studying at home, but I'm not gonna go into detail of that. So I was working on my Chromebook, doing some homework, and looked up and there I saw a spider crawling across the wall, and I was like, nope, nope, nope. And I moved out over to the next seat instead, because I didn't want to be close to that spider. What started my fear of spider was basically, there are those spiders called daddy long legs. Actually, they are not spiders. I searched it up. They are a different kind of arachnid, but they are close to spiders. They're related. Anyway, they have really long legs, and they have one really tiny body. And me and my sister, I was like, I don't know what age, I was a kid, and we were camping at a summer place, and we played around with the spider, and she decided to put it on my hand. But the spider, or the long leg, started crawling up my arm, and I told my sister to get it away, but it was too fast, and it crawled up to my shoulder. And I looked over to my shoulder and I saw the spider continuing to walk up towards my face, and I freaked out. I screamed and jumped around, and the spider fell off, and I accidentally jumped upon it and it got crushed. So rest in peace, spider. So yeah, but there are some spiders that I'm not afraid of. You know, jumping spiders? It sounds scary, I know that they can jump, no, but the thing that makes them not scary for me is the way they act and their eyes. Okay, so you know, spiders, as I told you, sit still and not move until they suddenly move. But jumping spiders are very curious. They are pretty smart. I think they're the smartest spiders out there. And they observe the world, and they are very curious, as I said. They know that you're there, they look at you, and they tilt their head. You look curious what you are. So that's what makes them pretty cute, because they don't act like other spiders. And they have those big eyes, those puppy eyes. It's so cute, to be honest. But spiders, those spiders don't really get big here in Sweden, so that's pretty sad, and probably also why I'm not afraid of them, because I'm fine also with really small spiders that, you know, the size of an ant, a real small ant. And because I don't really notice them, and then I just feel something when I see a little spider crawling up my leg and I play around with it, and yeah, that's pretty fun. So, but I know there are bigger jumping spiders, probably in America I think it is, and I don't know how I'll feel about that if I meet one in real life. I don't know if I'll freak out or think it's cute. So I'll see. If I ever go to America and I see a jumping spider, I'll see how I act. So yeah, that was about my fear of spiders. So to summarize it, I am afraid of some spiders, or most spiders, that are scary looking at you stand still, but I'm not afraid of really tiny spiders and jumping spiders. I also have some other phobias. One of them is seaweed. It sounds ridiculous, I know. But the thing is, I don't like the way it feels. When I swim around in a lake, I just feel something on my leg. It's not a good feeling. I don't like the way it feels on my body. There's just something randomly popping up and feeding around your leg like a creep. Like, no, please. The thing that started my fear of seaweed is, I don't remember that much, but I was a very little kid, and I live in a small town, still do, and there's a popular camping place with a bay and a jumping tower. You can go around and swim around, have fun. And I was with my parents and my grandparents. I swam around in the bay with my grandfather, but then suddenly I just felt something on my leg. I looked down and it was seaweed, and it looked like it had a creepy looking smile on the face. You know, in horror movies, the killer is holding up the knife, is about to strike down on you, and he has this creepy looking smile, and the eyes is just staring on you. That was basically what I saw, but it was a seaweed instead, and that started my fear of seaweed. So today I mostly just try to avoid any place where I can see there's seaweed sticking up through the water or below the water, and yeah, avoid as much as possible. I'm okay with, you know, that those really tiny seaweed that is like the size of the grass outside on your yard. I'm fine with that. So I'm basically just afraid of the seaweed that is, you know, very long, it's sticking up and you can visibly see it. And because I just don't like the feeling of it. You just randomly chill in the water and then you just feel something on your leg. So yeah. Another phobia I have is the fear of darkness and silence. Not during the day. I'm fine with going to a dark room and it's being silent during the day because, you know, it's day. I feel more safe during when it's light outside. But it's when I go to sleep that I get this fear. I don't like sleeping in a room where it's completely dark and it's completely silent, especially when I'm alone. I don't feel safe and I feel very uneasy. I have a lot of problems sleeping and I've had it for a very long time. Ever since I was a kid I have had trouble sleeping. As a kid I mostly slept with my parents because I was so afraid of sleeping in my own room. And when I started sleeping in my own room I had a lot of problems coming to sleep because I never felt safe in a room when it's so dark. I always had a feeling that there's someone in the room watching me until the moment they can finally come up and kill me. So I've never felt safe in a room, but I found a solution to it. When I go to sleep, I usually have some lights on, like not the very bright ones. I have the low lights that don't, you know, shine that much, and I put on some sounds on my phone, like a fan noise, because it makes me calm down. So yeah, I finally found a solution to my sleeping problems and I've been sleeping much better since last year. So that's that's really nice. I think that's all my phobias I have. I don't think I need to tell you about anything more. So I hope you guys like this new type of content. I'm not planning on doing this all the time. I'll probably do it when I feel like doing it. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you want to see more of these kinds of videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Also join my Discord server if you want to talk with me or suggest any more videos. Link in the description below.